Hey everybody, actually let me turn this light on. Oh, I don't know. No, it's better off. Okay. Hey everybody, so today I'm gonna be doing a different type of video. I know that we've been doing like family vlogs and everything, but this is the type of video that I watch all the time because I am the same situation. So I wanted to make my own video. I had my hair braided, which is why this piece is weird. I don't know why this piece is not doing that, but my hair was in a braid, so don't mind that. And I have minimal makeup on because it destroys all my makeup. So anyways, today I kind of wanted to do a video on my very first time that I ever did a diet, which was in high school, versus me being on a diet now and how it's going, etc. So I was on a diet the summer break of my sophomore year, and I am on a diet now. So when I started, sorry, people were messaging me. When I started my diet summer of sophomore year, I think I was about 210 pounds, give a little, take a little. But I was the chubby girl, the fat girl that no guy had a crush on. And yeah, so when I'm gonna post a picture here. This is actually a picture of the last day of school. I have like a t-shirt that I'm having all my friends sign, and I have cute little bunny faces on my friends' faces because like they probably don't want to be in a video, so just don't mind that. But this picture right here is the very last day of my sophomore year, and that was the summer that I started my very first diet. Prior to this, I had never been on a diet before. What was exercise? What was salad? But this was like, I was motivated, and I was motivated for all of the wrong reasons. I wanted to lose weight because I wanted to be skinny, and I wanted a boyfriend, and I wanted to be popular, and I wanted to be seen as Alexandria instead of, oh, she's the fat girl in biology class. So that's the reason why I started losing weight in the first place. And I was so motivated, and I was so obsessed with being skinny that I started doing the Atkins diet. And if you know, the Atkins diet makes you lose weight super fast. A lot of people say it's not healthy for you or anything like that, but I have done the Atkins diet my entire life, and it works great for me because it cuts out things that my body doesn't take well to, like bread and stuff. So I did the Atkins diet. I was eating like 20 carbs a day, and I was working out, and I was like counting my carbs. I was super strict with it, and I was like exercising way more than I was eating. So I was burning pretty much everything I was eating throughout the day because I was not eating very much, and I was working out, and I didn't go to the gym or anything. I literally ran up and down my street every day, and until my mom texted me that, hey, it's too dark, you need to come inside. So I was so like, I loved to feel my collarbone. I loved to be able to wrap my fingers around my wrist. I was so just obsessed with being thin. You know how like today the ideal body type is to have big hips, big butt, and like a teeny tiny waist? Your girl did not want a big butt because she thought a big butt meant her butt was filled with fat. Like, I didn't want any type of fat on my body. I didn't want my arms to be fat. I didn't want my boobs to be big. I didn't want my butt to be big, my thighs to be thick, nothing. I wanted it to be slim, like a piece of paper. So I got down to like 145, and like the whole, so like however long summer break was, I got down to 145. So when I went back to school, a lot of people were noticing me, and like I was getting attention that I normally would not get. And it just made me open my eyes and be like, wow, like these people that wouldn't have talked to me my freshman and sophomore year are talking to me now because I'm 50 pounds lighter. Like, that's so bad. Like, not bad, but like that's horrible. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't want to get to know me when I was fatter, but now that I'm skinnier, like, hey, come on in, you know? And I was just like, I don't understand it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the same person. I have the same personality. I just look different. And not everybody in the world is like that, but a majority are, and it's really really fucking sad. So the way my lunch was my school had like a whole bunch of different, like, we had like a pasta station, we had like a pizza station, we had like a American station, which was like hamburgers and fries, we had a Mexican station where they did like taco bowls, and then we had like a salads and sandwich section or whatever. And I never got salads, like the big salad with like chicken on it and like healthy stuff. I always got the little teeny tiny side salad that all your entrees came with. So if you got pasta, if you got pizza, if you got Taco Bell, whatever, you would always get a little salad with it and a little water with it. I would always not get the entree. I would only get the little tiny salad that came with like a tiny little cucumber and a tiny little tomato, and I would get the water. And you were allowed to drizzle as much ranch dressing on it as you wanted, so I only put like a little teeny bit, and that's what I would eat for lunch every day. And when I would go home, I wouldn't eat. I would not eat. My life was hectic enough. So yeah, I was living with my grandma, my dad was in jail, so my life was just like chaotic. I was always getting high, I was always hanging out with my friends, and like the only time I would get hungry was after I would smoke and I would get the munchies. But I was walking everywhere, and I was doing so many things that the calories would just burn off like that. So once I started dating Antoine, you know, you get comfortable and you're like, he loves me. And so we did a lot of like, we would walk to the store, get food, come back to his house, and just watch movies all day. And like, I didn't work out and I didn't do anything really. But if I saw that I was gaining like 5 pounds or something, I would hurry up and like start another diet. I would just start eating Atkins again, and then I would lose the weight. So I was always fluctuating from like 145 pounds to like 160 pounds, no less, no more. I was always staying in that time frame. And I'm gonna show you a picture of right here, of how I looked when I first like married Antoine and I came to San Diego, and like I was doing Zumba and stuff, and I was going to MA school. I was tiny still. It wasn't until I got pregnant with Samia that I started milking that pregnancy, and I was like, I can eat a whole box of Twinkies because Samia wants it and I want it, so why not? Which, don't do that because it's a horrible mistake. But yeah, I used being pregnant as an excuse to eat whatever I want, and that was my fault. And I gained a lot of weight doing it. I gained a lot of weight. And Antoine was on deployment, and I was just like all by myself, just with my Twinkies, and like I just ate everything. And then after, like, I got to like a 230 pounds before like I gave birth to her. And then after I had her, I got down to like 211. So I started losing the weight fairly quickly after I had her. And then I was breastfeeding on top of that, so I got down to like 203 by the time I got discharged. I did have severe preeclampsia, so I was in the hospital for a while. And then I would have to go to like checkups. So when I went to my checkups, I was like at like 201 or like 190, something, 198 or something like that. And I was like, yes, like I'm losing the weight, yada yada. Once I got home and I was like in my environment and having a baby, I was not happy. I was not feeling those joyful moments that you're supposed to feel, that everybody tells you, like, oh my god, once you bring your baby into the world, you're gonna feel this way, feel this way. I didn't feel that way. I ended up how do I say this? I ended up stopping the breastfeeding. I stopped breastfeeding her because I just didn't feel attached to her. And it's so horrible, and I don't wish it upon anybody, because you feeling like you don't love this precious thing that has came out of you is like crazy. I didn't ever feel like I wanted to hurt her or anything like that, but I just felt very like I didn't feel like attached to her. Like, that's the easiest way to put it. I just did not feel attached to her. So I stopped breastfeeding her, and breastfeeding was helping me lose my weight. And so I started like emotionally eating. And like, for people that don't like haven't ever emotionally ate, you're gonna sit here and be like, oh, so eating a Twinkie makes you feel better. Like, yes, eating a Twinkie makes you feel better at that moment. After you do it, yeah, it might not feel so good because you're like, wow, I probably just gained a pound. But at the moment, for me, eating makes me feel better. And it just always has. My entire life, it has made me feel better. So because I was so sad and because I was so like everywhere, when Antoine was at work, I just ate. I just ate and ate and ate and ate. And I got fat, obviously, but like I didn't care. I didn't care that I was getting fat because I was like, if Antoine doesn't like the way I look, he'll leave me. And if he leaves me, that just shows me his character. And like, I didn't care. I didn't care for so long. And it brought a lot of like problems into my marriage because Antoine started believing that like I didn't love him. And I didn't care. I didn't care. I was allowing everybody around me to feel this type of way because I was like, I don't care. Like, if you don't like it, don't be with me anymore. If you don't like it, don't be in my presence. I didn't work for my marriage. I didn't like really do anything. I just sat there and ate. And I got really, really fat. And so I took a lot of antidepressants. I went to a lot of therapy appointments, and now I am so much better. But those 2 years of my life, like, I hate to think about them because I'm like, oh my God. And I'm so scared to have another baby because I'm like, oh my God, like, it's gonna be another like roller coaster. It's gonna happen all over again. And like, I don't know. But I am currently doing the Atkins diet still, keto diet, whatever you want to call it. There's so many different words for it now. But I've lost 15 pounds already. I think I've been on it for like a month and a half almost. It seems like I've been on it for 3 months or something, but it hasn't been that long. And I work out every single day, and I'm doing it for myself. I'm not doing it for Antoine. I'm not doing it for anybody else but myself because I want to be healthy. And I want to embrace the body I have now, and I want to embrace the body I will have in a month, and I want to embrace the body that I will have 30 pounds down the road and 40 pounds down the road. But right now, I want to be able to go to the store, and if I find a dress that I really like, that society tells me like, oh, you can't wear that because you have a big belly, or you can't wear that because you have cellulite, or you're not supposed to wear that because of this and this and this. I want to wear it. I want to post full body pics on my Instagram because right now my body has been through so much, and I should be so grateful for my body. And I'm gonna rock the body I have right now, and I'm gonna rock the body when it's 10 pounds lighter, and I'm gonna rock the body when it's 20 pounds lighter. But right now I want to be confident, and I think that you need to love yourself. You just have to. And like, who cares if somebody doesn't like the way your body looks, or who cares if somebody tells you that like, oh, you're not supposed to be wearing that dress. Like, bitch, if they have it in my size, I'm supposed to be wearing it, okay? So I don't know. I want to make videos that embrace the way I look right now, and that will embrace the way I look 50 pounds lower. You know what I mean? Like, I am doing everything I need to do to make sure that I get healthy again. I'm working out and I'm eating good. It's not going to happen overnight. I'm not going to just wake up one day and be skinny. Like, there's going to be really hard days, and there's going to be days where I feel like on top of the world. But I am not going to belittle my body because it's overcoming depression, and it's overcoming having a baby and all of this stuff. Like, my body is the way it looks right now, and I'm going to embrace it, and I'm going to love it, and I'm going to love it through this whole weight loss journey. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and make this video because if you're going through the same thing as me, I'm here for you. If you want to talk about it, you can direct message me on Instagram and we can talk about it, because we need to support each other. What is that? We need to support each other and stop knocking each other down. Like, we just have to. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This is like the 4th time I've recorded it. But I'll see you guys in my next video. Leave me a comment down below saying hi. I love talking to you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.